I mean, we all have those days.
No, well, mine's every day. I have that day every day. I wake up and I'm like, well, it's not better today. It's no better today than it ever is.
And don't forget, the Lady Lays have a moving services.
That's pretty big.
Well, it's the daughter is her designer and she's labeled where she wants everything to go. I'm confused about what oils and spices all fit in here. Like, I actually don't think that's... Aaron.
We can start taking the trash out. Like,
So bad. You brought the freezer bed bottle.
I like to take it out. Just so you don't even know.
With some magical plan, and every once in a while I can't. But sure, it's okay, just put it all on me, I'll figure it out. Like I always do. But if anybody has feedback, today would be a good one. I have to go. Decisions that happen up here every day. Do you ever feel bad for me?
No.
Because it can never be about me. Sure. Ever. You see what I'm dealing with? This before it gets too far. How do you for these?
Oh, I wrote down 30 some. Not 30.
The thing that's good when you go into like the 30 inches, it divides by multiple numbers. 30 divides by 3, 10, 5, 6. It divides by 7.25. Well, like there's a lot of measurements that divides well, so you just give yourself a lot of options. You can utilize like different sizes within the divider itself. The depth of the drawers, okay? The depth of the drawers matter, all right? So it's like there's no drawer divider in this country that can fit in a drawer that is less than 2 inches. So if you build one of these teensy little drawers that doesn't, like sometimes it can give you more area in the back. But if you have 2 inches to deal with, there's not a divider that can fit in that. So you mean, you're just placing stuff in the drawers at that point.
The big kahunas we're gonna deal with at the end. I'm hoping if I can double stack the magazines backwards, I don't think it's gonna take that many. No, they're gonna be standing up. I'm gonna do 2 rows of them.
Our knee-jerk reaction is to come from a place of this is the most efficient and best use of this space. We are the experts in that. So when someone else implements their plan, they are not as good as we are. And we are at the mercy of that plan immediately. And I don't mean to sound arrogant. It's not that these designers aren't very good at what they do. It's that we are better at this piece of it. Like we know how to utilize space better than anybody.
Yeah.
That's where we have to start. And then I would actually sort that stuff before you start to.
In the beginning, we had a lot of clients that hired us, and it was the strangest thing. They wanted us to put empty bins in their spaces with labels. And me and Kristen could just not understand what they were asking. And now we could do it, you know. But in the beginning, we were like, so you want me to guess how much pasta you consume? Okay, now we could guess. By their personality type, how they eat, you ask a few questions, you know.
And then this one can go down one. All right, so move this row down one, and that one down one.
And this one.
And this one down one.
But in the beginning, it was the funniest thing that people were like, if you could just set the bins up for us. And we're like, well, what the heck do you have? But now I think we could do it.
It's like, it's just me and you here.
And
Just, yeah. Can you get them out of your mind? Just, you heard her, and me. Just us here.
okay.
You've never seen these sticky notes before. Try to put that on the lazy Susan. If you go up one time, it's doomsday.
If you have too much stuff and you can't even put in a lazy Susan, you gotta edit usually. I mean, we're not a huge editing team. We don't like to force people to throw away their things. But at that point, you're doing yourself a disservice. It's not gonna stay. It's not gonna be able to be maintained. Like, the lazy Susan is a 10-inch surface that allows you to access all sides of it. So if you can't put 3 of those on a shelf and have enough, then you have too much.
When you double back lazy Susans, you can't actually reach the stuff. Do books, lazy Susans kick hot sauces under magazines, probably, that collection. Okay, then down here I would get this whole thing up for lazy Susans, which obviously will not cover all of it, is the problem. So then it's like I haven't really solved anything without.
Kristen and I are not very type A. We're kind of more like fly by the seat of our pants. So we kind of want to create a whole line of lady lanes that is type A. We do have some type A clients who've stuck with us, and I kind of laugh about them every time. Like, I tell them, you're not one of our typical clients, but there's something we love about you, so we do this dance, but it's actually kind of funny. Like, we stress them out.
I'm gonna put this hot sauces here. My creativity has been stifled. I'm having writer's block.
A type A person wants things really in line. Like, you're going to show up at this time, you're going to perform this task, it's going to cost this amount of money, these are the things you're going to bring in, there's these bins. Kristen and I basically don't do any of that. We show up, listen to what the client says, we give them our full attention on the day of, and then we pull it off for them in a very small amount of time. And we force our team to think creatively, intelligently, be problem solvers in order to pull this all off in a small amount of time and meet the value of the bill. Our clients are just hiring us because of word of mouth. They've heard of us. This is not something they've generally Googled and been like, I need a home organizer. That we're word of mouth. So it's not like a competition between us and other organizers. I don't know any other organizers except for Simply Sam in Utah who is like us. Most of them are more type A, you know, doing things this way. You know, we're the ones that are like, hey, we're gonna show up, we're gonna do the job, we're gonna bill, and you're gonna pay because we met the value. I'm gonna push you a little bit. We're like home therapy. We're gonna push you into the finished spaces.